Hello, Harry. Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm fine. Hope you yourself.
Okay, thank you. I have some questions to you. Are you ready to
I'm
answer?
ready to answer, yes?
Okay, let us begin. When you think about your childhood, what images or scenes come to your mind?
Oh yeah, I was born in Augsburg in 1939, and during the Second World War, my mother, grandmother, and I and my two sisters have been evacuated to a small village. We lived in a small wooden house owned by an uncle, surrounded by meadows, forests, and farmland. And my cousin learned me how to catch and prepare butterflies. That time there were a lot of them, and I was running and catching them all summer long.
It's very nice. Which of the things you have touched left the strongest feelings in you?
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago. When I had confirmation in the age of 14, we all of our church community had confirmation lessons. There was a nice girl, and once in a rainy day I met her. She had an umbrella, but I none. We both stand under the umbrella, and after about 1 hour I found the courage to kiss her very carefully.
Okay.
To touch a girl's lips the first time was unforgettable occurrence.
Oh, that's nice. Do you remember any noises, sounds, music, songs that had a strong influence on you?
Oh yes, I remember many noises, sounds and music. I was always interested on planes. I liked the sound of props, and I loved the murmuring of adults when I had to go to bed in the evening. Later, from 15 to 18 years, I sang in a choir with my sisters all kinds of music. In 1955, I started my apprenticeship as an optician. This time we had a radio in the workshop and listened all day long to AFN. AFN is American Forces Network. Think you don't know that. And we listened to Elvis Presley, Bill Haley, Fats Domino, and many others.
Okay, I know ASM.
Good.
Number 5. Can you think of any smells that you will never forget?
Oh yeah, I had no fear for thunderstorms, and when it was ended, the air smelled so fresh, and all dust of the plants and trees and shrubs were washed by the rain and looked so clean. Sometimes, with to some behind you, I saw a wonderful rainbow, and I have still the smell of hay, several cereals in my nose.
Okay. Are there any tastes that you associate with your childhood or your past?
Yes, when I see tomatoes, I always remember at our garden around the small wooden house. My grandmother planted tomatoes, vegetables, gooseberries, red currants, and more. And when the tomatoes were ripe, I went to the plants and picked them and ate them. The taste was wonderful and was really healthy.
No, that's right. And now the last one. Are there any historical events which had an impact on you or somebody close to you?
Yes, when the Second World War was ended, I saw from our house an endless column of American jeeps, trucks, and tanks escorted by armed soldiers. My grandfather hung out of the window a stick with a white piece of cloth. nothing happened to us. I also have visited my little daughter, and she was 8 years old, and went to the Olympic Games in Munich. Later, I never forget the disaster of the terror act with the Jewish team. I saw the helicopter which flew above us and our flat to Fürstenfeldbruck when the untrained police produced a big massacre. Ilse, I thank you for your kindness and taking part of the project Memory Boxes. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye, Harry. It was very interesting.